for many years with the Netherlands as a country and also as a county. So for the last 10 years, the footprints are really heavily here in this county. So what we've done is continue to work together to leverage on that partnership so that we are able to do more for the people of Nakuru County. So the ambassador visited us about a year ago when we had just gotten into office and we were settling in. And so this was a timely visit again so that we could continue discussing and seeing how far we have gone and what needs to be done to do even more, and especially in our shared priority areas, those of agriculture, those of water and sanitation, those of health, and many other areas where we're collaborating together. So that is what we were discussing this afternoon, and I would also want to point out that Abbey, which is a joint venture, a Dutch water company, has also done quite a bit of work in Nakuru County as far as improving water and sanitation access in low-income areas, and we continue to work together. Between 2013 and 2018, they have helped in upscaling our innovative sanitation value chain and actually put in about 750 million shillings in that area. That was between 2013 and 2018, 2012 and 2016. They've also helped in Naivasha municipality and pumped in about 435 million, which has gone towards helping in the provision of water and sanitation. We continue also building capacities in sustainable development and maintenance of water infrastructure in Nakuru. They've also helped us in that area for the last few years, both with Nawasco, also partnered with us with Naruwasco and also with Naivawasco. So we've done quite a lot, and they've helped us also in the last mile connectivity feasibility studies on Itaredam. So when I talk of the Netherlands being a really great partner of not only the country Kenya, but also of our county Nakuru, they have really put in a lot of support to support us do better in those areas and provide more services to the people of the county. So what we want to do, where possible, is also do more in the agriculture, be it in the dairy value chains, be it in potatoes. We've talked a lot about not having certified seeds for farmers. And we know Netherlands is one of the leading in potato production, so we are trying to get more support for that as well. A lot of, they're also big in renewable energy, which Nakuru County is very well, we are doing very well in that arena, since a lot of that happens in this area, in this county. So today was just more discussions on how we are going to partner together in those areas, and we welcome that support and partnership. So thank you very much, Your Excellency Ambassador Martin Bawa, and Karibu Nakuru.
Asante, Governor Susan Kihiki. Great pleasure of being back in Nakuru. As I told you, it's the second time that we meet, but in between we sneak in now and then with a tourist hat on because it's a beautiful county. But it's also a county, and I told the governor and the county government, for us, it is the most important county in our relationship. And that is because there are so many Dutch companies that have invested and that have rooted here in Nakuru County. Many of them are in the horticultural sector and especially also in the flower sector, for which the Nakuru County is one of the main suppliers, and it is a sector in which there are many companies active. And I showed the governor a little list of more than 20 companies here in this region in that sector, but also in dairy, for instance. And yes, we have been doing a lot in the water sector. I will not repeat that because I think it was quite accurate what the governor has said about it. But from past cooperation, always new ideas come forward. There are challenging and exciting investments being considered in cool logistics at the national level, which could help all the producers of perishable goods, flowers, horticulture, mangoes, avocados, you mentioned it, to be brought out to Europe, to do that by sea instead of by air. And if we do it by sea, we will reduce 90% of greenhouse gas emissions. So that was also for the environment would be a very good development. But of course, the digitalization, the ICT sector coming up quickly. In the water sector, it's not only about water, but it's also about purification of water, waste management. All those issues come together, which are also part of a proper climate adaptation. How shall I call it? We need to be, and Kenya needs to be more resilient to climate adaptation. And all those issues that we discussed are part and parcel of that agenda. So it was a great pleasure of being back in Nakuru. We invited a team of the Nakuru government to come to the embassy on specific topics to discuss and consult at a more technical and detailed level. So to see whether all those priorities that overlap, the priorities of the Nakuru government and of the embassy, and whether we can make that into tangible investments coming here to the county. Asante sana and kwaheri.
Thank you very much, Asante. Thank you.